Alright, hi. Motor Power and Equipment 203, Passenger Equipment Safety Standards Module 3, Passenger Equipment Safety Standards Subpart C, Special Requirement Design Standards for Terry 1, Module 3. Alright, module objectives. Apply for FRA passenger equipment safety standards when inspecting passenger equipment. Identify deviations from standards. Scope and alternative compliance with the Terrier 1, 238, 201, unless otherwise known specifically to items presented with the following sides apply with the Terrier 1 equipment operating at speed not exceeding 125 miles an hour or ordered on after September 8, 2000, or placed in service for the first time on or after September 9, 2002. The structural standards do not apply with the passenger equipment if used exclusively with a rail line, with no public highway, rail, grade crossing on which no freight operations occur at any time, on which only passenger equipment compatibility design is utilized, and on which trains operate with speeds not exceeding 79 miles an hour. Alternative compliance. Passenger equipment special design Talgo is deemed to comply with the subpart C with exemption 238-203 static and strength. If the FRA associates administrator deemed the equipment to provide with equivalent level of safety for the occupants in event with a derailment of the collision. Structural requirements. Static end strength 238-203. Anti-climbing mechanism 238-205. Linking between coupler car body mechanism 238-207. The forward-facing end structural locomotive 238-209. Collision post 238-211. Corner post 238-213. Overall rollover strength 238-215. Truck to car body attachment 238-219. Glazing 238-221. Locomotive fuel tanks 238-223. Electrical system 238-225. Suspension system 238-227, safety appliances 238-229, braking system 238-231, interfitting surface 238-233, doors 238-235, automated monitoring 238-237. Structural requirements validation. With few exemptions, excluding the post-collision derailment investigation, most structural design components requirements cannot be validated by casual observation. Many of the structural standards incorporated in the rule were designed to meet with exceed specific load criteria during collision and derailment. These criteria are based on empirical analysis. Mathematical models generally will not require validation by the FRA field inspector. Anti-climbing mechanism 238-205. Passenger equipment placed in the strip for the first time and after September 8, 2000 shall be equipped with the anti-climbing mechanism at both the ends of the cars and left of the cars equipped with the AAR Type H or Type F tight lock couplers. Locomotives ordered after September 8, 2000 are placed in service the first time after September 9, 2002 shall be equipped with the anti-climbing mechanism forward end unless locomotives equipped with the AR Type H and Type F tight lock couplers. Truck car body attachment 238-219. Each truck shall be equipped with the truck to car body attachment. Glazing 238-221. Compliant with the Part 223, each exterior window on locomotive cab or passenger car shall remain in place and be subject to force due to the air pressure differences with two trains passing in the opposite direction, the minimum separation traveling at a maximum authorized speed. Electrical system 238-225. Main battery compartments shall be installed isolated from cab and passenger seating areas with a non-combustible barrier with the batteries produced with explosive gases shall be vented to prevent explosive concentration of these gases. Power dissipating resistor shall be adequately vented to prevent overheating under the load condition. Power dissipating grid shall be designed and installed to prevent combustion. Safety appliances 238-229. Conformance with existing 231 regulations. Brakes 238-231 general. A passenger train primary braking system shall be capable of stopping the train with a surface application for the maximum authorized operating speed with a signal spacing existing on the track over which train is operating. Brake locomotives. Locomotive of the passenger surface ordered before September 8, 2000 or placed in service the first time before September 9, 2002, except for the multiple unit locomotives. All locomotives shall be equipped with a hand or parking brake that can be applied with activated by hand, released by hand, and hold load unit at a maximum grade anticipated by operating railroad. Brakes, passenger equipment. All brakes passenger equipment, excluding private cars, but including multiple unit locomotives, shall be equipped with a hand or parking that can be activated by hand, be released by hand, hold the load unit on maximum grade anticipated operating railroad. Braking and emergency operation. Passenger equipment shall provide with an emergency brake application feature for the irretrievable stop using brake rate consistent with the prevailing adhesion, passenger safety, and brake system thermal capacity. An emergency brake application shall be available at any time and shall be initiated by unintentional parting of the train. Alright, emergency brake valve. The passenger car shall be equipped with the means to apply with the emergency brake that is accessible to the passenger located within the vestibule of the passenger compartment. The emergency brake shall be clearly identified and marked. Doors 238, 235. Existing passenger cars. Each exterior power side door and vestibule portion from the passenger compartment shall have the manual override device that can capable of releasing the door to permit it to be opened without power from the inside of the car located adjacent with the door within just controls designated maintained so that the person may be readily successfully operate override the device from the inside of the car without requiring the use of the tool or other implement. Slide 18. Doors, passenger car, new cars. Each passenger car ordered after September 8, 2000 or placed in service for the first time after September 9, 2002 shall have the minimum of 2 exterior side doors. Each door provided with a minimum clearing opening with a dimension of 30 inches horizontal by 74 inches vertically. Each powered exterior side door on each such passenger car shall have the manual override device that capable of releasing the door to permit it to open without power from both inside and outside car located adjacent with the door with its controls designated maintained so the person may access the override device both inside and outside of the car without requiring the use of the tool or other implement. Doors, manual override device cover. The railroad may protect with a manual override device that has used to open power exterior doors with a cover or screen capable of the removal without requiring a use of the tool or other implement. Automated monitoring 238-237. Controlling locomotive cabs and passengers for the operating in another cab signal, automatic train control, automatic train stop territory shall be equipped with a working alerter and deadman control. Control locomotives are ordered on and after September 8, 2000 or placed in service for the first time on and after September 9, 2002. A working alerter shall be provided. Alerter and deadman control timing. Both shall be set by railroad taking into consideration maximum speed capability signal systems. The railroad shall document the basis for setting an alerter deadman control timing and making the documentation available to the FRA upon request. The alerter or deadman control function. If the train operator does not respond to the alerter, maintain proper contact with the deadman control, it shall initiate a penalty brake application. The alerter and deadman control en route failures. The second person qualified with the signal system brake application presided shall be stationed with the locomotive cab, or the engineer shall be in constant communication with the second crew member until the train reaches the next terminal. Alerter and deadman control tagging requirements. The tag shall prominently display with the locomotive cab to indicate that the alerter and deadman control is defective until the rest of the device is repaired, and when the train reaches the next terminal or locomotive undergo for the next calendar day inspection, whichever occurs first, the alerter and the deadman control shall be repaired, or the locomotive shall be removed as controlling the locomotive in the train. This is the end of Module 3.